warm welcome. The first qualifying reaction of the season, and it's business as usual as Max is on pole for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Charles Leclerc comes second, and an impressive George Russell comes in third. And wow, from second to ninth, the field is very close. And a big shout out to Nico Hulkenberg, who probably is the qualifying star, outperforming his car once again. The first quali of the season, and yeah, we jump into Q1 and Alpine last. Wow, the works team Alpine last. 19th and 20th, a horse muck display by Alpine. Logan Sargent again. Many people came to his defence. He's the worst driver on the grid. I know it's only race one, but he's the worst driver on the grid. He's going to be sat mid-season or at the end of the season. He's not good enough. He's just not. And both Saubers get knocked out. And quite a surprise that both Haas made it through. We jump into Q2 and wow, Nico Hulkenberg took all the limelight with a mega lap. He managed to get P6. Positive 1-1. Big season for him. Has to get on top of Daniel Ricciardo if he wants to progress in this sport. And he's beat Daniel Ricciardo. So that is a great start by 1-1. And Lance Stroll gets knocked out. Disappointing that for Stroll. And Q3, it was very close. Max obviously gets pole. Charles Leclerc was disappointed with second, but yeah, from second to ninth, very close. Star of qualifying, I'm going to give it George Russell for third, and I'm going to give it Nico Hulkenberg, who once again outperforms the car. He's literally missed a qualifying. So let's run down the order of the first qualifying of 2024. Max P1. Start as he means to go on. There's been a lot of talk. Horner this, Horner that, Horner. Max P1 will probably silence that. And yeah, he's going to be a three-time champion. P2, Charles Leclerc. He's just been interviewed. He's disappointed. That's a winning mentality. But he should be quite happy with second. He can race from there. P3, George Russell. I would say star of the quali, along with Hulkenberg. Superb George Russell. He's third. Lewis is ninth. It's close between the field. But that is superb effort by George. Fourth, Carlos Sainz. Decent. Fifth, Sergio Perez. Wow. Again, is that going to be a theme? Sergio Perez and a disappointing quali. He's got to work on his quali if he wants to keep his seat. P6, Fernando Alonso. He did his lap on his own. Different approach to the rest. Up next, we have the McLarens. Seventh, Lando Norris. Didn't look happy in the after when he got out the car. Eighth, Oscar Piastri. He was struggling. He was a second off at Lando at times. I don't know what was going on with Piastri today, but at least he's made up for it in Q3. Ninth, Lewis Hamilton. He will not be happy with that. I mean, he's only 2 tenths behind George, but wow, it's so close that it actually makes a big difference. 10th, and quali star, Nico Hulkenberg. Superb all sessions, outperforming the Haas. He's a Saturday man. He's dismantled Magnussen again. Great performance by Hulkenberg. 11th, in his favourite position, 1-1. Good start by 1-1. He's beat Ricciardo, has to beat Ricciardo. That's the best he can do, and I would expect 1-1 to get points tomorrow. 12th, Lance Stroll. Got to be disappointed with that. Alonso 6th, Stroll's 12th. He's got to make top 10, Lance Stroll. 13th, Alex Albon. Again, he will be carrying the team on his back all season long. Not a bad effort. 14th, Daniel Ricciardo. Out-qualified by 1-1. 15th, Kevin Magnussen. Quite surprised both Hasses made it through, to be honest. 16th, Valtteri Bottas. 17th, Steady Eddie, Guan Yu Zhou. I don't know about Sauber. I thought they would do better than that, if I'm honest. 18th, Logan Sargent. Yeah, you can give this guy all the time you want. He's not good enough. Um, yes, it's only qualifying one of the season, but he's not good enough. We will be talking about this in the next 18 races, or however long he lasts before he's sacked. 19th, Esteban Ocon. 20th, Gasly. Wow, Alpine. It was rumoured that they were going to have the worst car on the grid. I honestly thought Haas would qualify last. That is appalling. A works team and then 19th and 20th. Getting rid of Otmar. Otmar's the problem, they say. I'm not so sure. Firmine will pay the price next. And more team principles than points for Alpine F1 team. There we have it, qualifying reaction. Join me tomorrow for race reaction. Looking forward to the race. I think Max is going to win. And I believe Charles Leclerc will give it a good shot. But yeah, I think Max will win by a distance. Adios.